Do you often hear this from your partner? You never listen to me. Even when I'm trying to tell you things, you just sit there with a blank face. When I ask you, oh, what do you feel or what are you thinking? You just look at me like, I don't know. I really wish you'd let me in. I really wish you'd tell me what's going on with you. So, do you often hear this from your partner? If the answer is yes, then maybe your communication skills are affecting your relationship. Hold on, let me get rid of this. I think as men, we aren't often socialized to have the best communication skills. And it's okay. Sometimes you just get told to shut up and not cry as a child, right? So it's understandable that sometimes our communication skills aren't always the best. But in this video, I'm going to be telling you about the importance of communication and how you can improve your communication skills. So, should we get started? So I'm going to give you 4 reasons why communication is important for your relationships. Number 1, it helps strengthen respect. Effective communication between both parties can help develop respect for each other. People can have an understanding of when something is up with you. You know, like when you might be feeling off and you sort of see that your partner's a bit down, they're a bit quiet. Like, I think like if my partner realizes that I may be a bit quiet after coming back from work, they might be like, yo, is something up? Because I'm usually quite a chatty sort of guy. So you can notice those small things when you have that effective communication with each other. And when you have that effective communication with each other, it develops a healthy relationship. It's a sign of a healthy relationship. Number 2, it takes the guesswork out of it. Mark Twain once said, if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Honest communication is one of the biggest benefits of a relationship. Number 3, it builds trust. Trust is essential for a relationship to prosper. Having better communication between you and your partner is going to allow you to build trust in them and have more confidence in them. I feel like trust is sort of like, you know, maybe like a nice rose, you know what I mean? Like a nice flower, you know. As you start to build trust, it starts to blossom and it starts to look beautiful and it spreads out its flowers and really shines. But you know, sometimes when you lose that trust, it's like when you stepped on the flower. You can maybe try and get it back up to where it was again, but it's never going to be the same. It's never going to be as beautiful. So try and ensure that you are building trust between you and your partner with great and effective communication. Number 4, it lets partners support each other. When you're going through personal challenges, you need to make yourself available so that your partner can be there to support you. You know, the fantastic thing about being in a relationship is the fact that when you feel lonely or when you feel sad or when work is giving you loads of stresses, you've got somebody that is there for you. You've got somebody that wants to stay attuned to your emotions, wants to hear you out. And also you've got to be that person for your partner as well. You can be that for each other. That's the beautiful thing about a relationship. And communicating what is going on for you, why you are stressed, why you are sad, why you're happy, you know? Explaining all of those things to your partner is really going to let them be there for you, and it's going to help you feel wanted. It's going to help you feel warm and nice and cuddly inside with all those little bubbly emotions like giddy and shit. So what do you do now? Do you think that communication is important for your relationships? Well, if you need more convincing, then I'm going to let you in on something. Communication issues are often one of the biggest reasons that leads to divorce. Around 65%. It leads to resentment, toxic relationships, and isolation. You know, if you and your partner aren't communicating with each other your feelings and what's going on for you, then sometimes it can be like, oh, they don't even care about me. But how can they care for you when you don't let them in? How can they care for you when you don't tell them what's going on for you and when you don't express your needs? Now, I know it can be hard to express what is going on for you, mate. And I have experienced that so many times where I'm just there like, I don't really want to say this because maybe they are going to reject me, or maybe it's best if I just deal with it on myself. You know, like there's been so many times where I've rather just gone into my shell and not really express what's going on for me, or maybe communicated what I need, and then you end up feeling they don't even care about me. But that is why communication is so important for your relationship. So listen here, like I just said, there's been times where my communication skills have been piss poor in relationships, and that has often led to breakups. But I don't want that for you, especially if you've got kids and stuff. That can get sticky, man. I don't want y'all to be breaking up or having divorces because you weren't communicating your feelings, right? It's sort of the most simple thing, but also one of the most difficult things at the same time, because you've got to be vulnerable to communicate what's going on with you, and vulnerability isn't something that always comes easy to us lads, right? So be open to being vulnerable, be open to expressing your needs. And if your missus, doesn't hear you out when you're expressing what's going on for you, or minimizes your feelings, then that's a bigger issue than you've got to deal with, lad. But at least you were able to express what was going on for you, okay? I want to implore you that now that you've got this information, now that you know the importance of communication in your relationships, I want you to go to your partners, right? I'm going to set you a challenge. I want you to go to your partners and ask them, how do you rate my communication skills? And hear them out. Like, don't get judgmental. Don't get defensive or anything like that. Just hear what they've got to say. And just be like, yo, babe, be honest with me, yeah? Just be honest with me. How do you rate my communication skills? Hear them out and say, okay, what can I do to improve on that? What do you want to hear from me? And that way, now that you know where you are and how you know your partner wants you to communicate with them, guys, you're gonna be laughing to the bank, bro. You're gonna be laughing. And I promise you, your communication skills are gonna grow and your relationship is gonna grow stronger. So, thank you guys very much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really hope you got some good value out of it. Please like and subscribe. There's going to be another episode out of the Black and Raw podcast on Friday, so go and check that out. But also, there's going to be another video up next Monday, so I hope you guys go and enjoy that too. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I don't think I have much more to say to y'all, but peace.